Chapter 2: Types of Research. Introduction. There are two basic types of research: qualitative and quantitative research. Quantitative research allows the researcher to familiarize him or herself with the problem or concept to be studied. The researcher's methods involve the use of standardized measures so that the varying perspectives and experiences of people can fit into a limited number of predetermined response categories to which number are assigned. Qualitative research uses a naturalistic approach that seeks to understand phenomena in context-specific settings such as real-world setting. Objective: at the completion of this lecture, students will be able to differentiate between the two basic types of research, quantitative and qualitative, what they entail, and the type of research they are applied. Content: researchers who use quantitative research employ experimental methods and quantitative measures to test hypothetical generalizations, and they also emphasize the measurement and analysis of causal relationships between variables. Denzin and Lincoln, 1998. To illustrate the meaning of quantitative research for its use of explaining social problems, Bogdan and Bicklin, 1998, note, charts and graphs illustrate the result of the research, and commentators employ words such as variables, populations, and result as part of their daily vocabulary. Often research, then, as it comes to be known publicly, it is a synonym for quantitative research. Quantitative research allows the researcher to familiarize him or herself with the problem or concept to be studied and perhaps generate hypotheses to be tested. In this paradigm, 1. The emphasis is on facts and causes of behavior. Bogdan and Bicklin, 1998. 2. The information is in the form of numbers that can be quantified and summarized. 3. The mathematical process is the norm for analyzing the numeric data. And 4. The final result is expressed in statistical terminologies. Charles, 1995. A quantitative researcher attempts to fragment and delimit phenomena into measurable or common categories that can be applied to all of the subjects or wider and similar situations. Winter, 2000. In his attempt, the researcher's methods involve the use of standardized measures so that the varying perspectives and experiences of people can be filled into a limited number of predetermined response categories to which number are assigned. Patton, 2001. For example, a quantitative researcher may prepare a list of behavior to be checked or rated by an observer using a predetermined schedule or number scales as an instrument in his or her method of research. Thus, a quantitative researcher needs to construct an instrument to be administered in standardized manner according to predetermined procedures. Quantitative research uses a naturalistic approach that seeks to understand phenomena in context-specific settings such as real-world setting. The researcher does not attempt to manipulate the phenomenon of interest. Patton, 2001. Qualitative research, broadly defined, means any kind of research that produces findings not arrived at by means of statistical procedures or other means of quantification. Strauss and Coben, 1990. The kind of research that produces findings arrived at are from real-world settings where the phenomenon of interest unfolds naturally. Patton, 2001. Unlike qualitative researchers who seek causal determination, prediction, and generalization of findings, qualitative researchers seek instead illumination, understanding, and extrapolation to similar situations. Oakfield, 1997. Qualitative analysis includes such methods like interviews and observations which are dominant in the naturalist researches. The use of survey serves in opposite order. The real world is subject to change, and therefore a qualitative researcher should be present during the changes to record an event after and before the change occurs. This lecture defined quantitative and qualitative research and the type of researches where they are applied. Quantitative methods involve the use of standardized measures so that the varying perspectives and experiences of people can be fit into a limited number of predetermined response categories to which number are assigned. While qualitative research uses a naturalistic approach that seeks to understand phenomena in context-specific settings, such as real-world setting. Unlike quantitative researchers who seek causal determination, prediction, and generalization of findings, qualitative researchers seek instead illumination, understanding, and extrapolation to similar situations. Hopefield, 1997. This is the end of Chapter 2. Thanks for listening.